going on vacation quite yet, right?
No, again, he's been delivering through this whole run, and I mean, I leaned on him a little too much tonight, but you know, it was tough making threes tonight. You know, we had a lot of good guys taking them. We just were knocking them down, and that's kind of, in some instances, that's what they were giving us. And we had really good stretches of defense, especially last 15 minutes of the first half was good, and then had a stretch in there in the second half, pretty good defense. But then, you know, they really got clicking in the second half. We didn't do a good job late in the last 10 minutes of getting stopped, so that's why the, you know, lead kept shrinking.
What made their big guys, Thomas and Ben, so tough in there?
Well, they're good players. They're just really good players. They can shoot. They can shoot threes. They got good size. They got a good touch on the ball. They can shoot. They can score around the basket. Anytime you can do, you know, those things. I mean, you can score at all three levels. Those can make for hard guards.
Coach, I noticed that Efton wasn't with you guys in the second half. Is that
he's having, sometimes he gets migraines, and he had a migraine deal where he had nausea, and so couldn't make it back out there after halftime.
And then how's Julian's health? He got a lot more minutes than we've seen lately. Just how's he doing?
I mean, I'd say he's not quite recovered from all this stuff that's been going around, but he's pretty close.
How hard does that hit you guys? It seems like it's gone from you.
It's been with us for a while. It's been bouncing around from guy to guy and kind of draining and lingering, and the energy level hasn't been great. So with some of them, so hopefully we can get rested here at break and come back healthy and ready to go.
Has Drew done anything differently the last 5 games? I know he's done things like this his whole career, but I think the last 5 he's averaged 27, which is his highest average over a 4 or 5 game stretch.
I mean, I would just say we're probably leaning on him more, and you know, throwing the ball into him even more maybe than we have the last couple of years. And he's been delivering. And he's been really, really delivering. So playing a lot of minutes too.
At this point of the season, how far do you think Nolan has come in terms of running the offense? He seems to be a lot more comfortable out there.
I mean, the best thing he's doing is he's put together now several games where he hasn't turned the ball on, which has just been big, and that's a big stat for us. And then, you know, our offense has kind of been carrying us through this run here. We've been working and trying and prodding and encouraging to get the defense up to speed, but you know, tonight it definitely wasn't there. So it's actually, I mean, our offense has been clicking right along. So.
You guys won your 72nd straight home game, beating that record. What does that mean? I know for a full season you guys didn't have fans too, and
yeah, I mean it's a shame. It's a shame the students weren't here, because it really is a big accomplishment that everybody needs to share in. I mean, students are a part of it. The community's a part of it. Obviously, the players, all the players that were part of this. I mean, that's 72 in a row is something that, I mean, I don't know that that'll ever be broken in our lifetimes, you know, with just kind of all the transfers and all the stuff that's going on now. I mean, that's going to be, hopefully we'll keep it rolling and get it somewhere. But as I told the guys, anytime you have, you know, where you can make history or something, I mean, that's something really, really special. So I tip my hat to them, and then we had to work tonight to get it done. But it's a big deal.
are you guys aware of those records when you get to 50, 60, or does it just kind of come
I
up?
was just aware of it. Barry made me aware of it, I think, going into it after the last one. So we talked a lot about, as I said, I don't think this will be broken during their lifetime. So I mean, that's pretty cool to have something like that, you know, that you were a part of. And again, I hope everybody feels a part of it, our fans and, you know, students, community, administration, and definitely all the players that have been here through that run.
Mark, you 10-3, you've been all over the place. How necessary is this little break to get kind of back in recharged and come back in a different way?
It's really necessary. It's the guys are mentally tired, they're physically tired, and it's been, I've been saying all along, this is the most difficult run we've had, you know, in the preseason, and you know, to have to do it with this young a team and this younger guy, you know, guys that are kind of new to their roles and all that. So many guys kind of having to figure stuff out. I mean, I'm really proud of him. It's obviously we've got a long ways to go, but you know, I'd say from where we were walking out of Texas or walking out of that Purdue game, it's been pretty good stuff.
Time for two more.
Coach Ben was plus 16 tonight. Just what can you say about his continued growth and maturation?
We needed him tonight. You know, they chose to not guard some people, and so you know, we put some people out there on the floor that they had to guard. They could really space it, and he did a nice job with that. I think his next step is to, you know, start really growing on the defensive end, you know, and giving us, you know, all those positive attributes on the defensive end like he is, because he's really playing well on the offensive end. Really helping us.
What'd you make of Drew down the stretch? It wasn't all field goals, it was passing and free throws. And
Yeah, no, he made some big free throws, and again, just like all year, we've been running everything through him pretty much. So, you know, almost like we did with Shemek, a lot of our offense is generated through throwing it into him, and he either scores it or throws it out for a three, or you know, gets to the free throw line.